Charlie Kirk didn't like being told what to do, just like most entrepreneurs didn't like being told what to do, just like Trump doesn't like being told what to do, just like you probably don't be like told what to do, right? So we're in America. It's a free country still. I plan on keeping freedom, God as the center of America, and really just shrinking this wealth gap. I heard someone on PBD's podcast, the guy Eric, talk about there's no such thing as a wealth gap, and I heard Brandon say, who was just on the podcast, it made me kind of upset, so I figured I'd go on it, say no, what keeps socialism away is increasing the middle class. What makes the case for socialism is the wealth gap, because the rich get richer and everybody gets poorer, right? And it was a good job, Brandon. I met Brandon. I'd like to see Brandon get some more playing time on the PBD podcast. Maybe one day we'll be a talent on there, as well as we're going to this new realm. God advised, not me advised. Now, I do want to say, does it matter who killed Charlie Kirk? So we just signed another UGC brand ambassador deal where we're going to get paid. I'm building this whole UGC course for content. So I've always done that. If you haven't known me, there's nothing new under the sun, where people pay for commercials. Well, influencers and content, this is why I say post daily content, you get paid for this where you're at. We're actually, I'm going to talk about, I don't think they asked for a YouTube video, but because I invest in real estate and I've always looked at condos, it's a very troubling thing for people looking for investing in condos that we're posting at, right? Now, when all this happened, they sent me money. I said to the guy on the influencer deal, I said, hey man, I said, is this, I said, who do you think killed Charlie Kirk? And he goes, I don't think it really matters, is what he said, right? He goes, it's the point and the mission out. And I 100% agree with him. I love what he said, because it's really just, the Lord gave Charlie his life for a point, right? And then it's like, we'll take it from here, Charlie, right? With that said, I do think we need accountability. I don't know if I said this to him then or not. I do think we need accountability, because it makes people not do something. It keeps people in check, right? So kind of like if everybody's speeding on the highway and we just don't know who's doing it, okay, all the time, and just everybody speeds, right? Then everybody's going to speed on the highway. There's no reason why to stop, right? But when you actually enforce a law, you enforce, hey, no, this is it, you got to go pay a ticket, right? You're speeding on the highway. It makes people accountable and check. They look at the speed limit, they look at the rule of law. This is what you need, a rule of law to keep things in check. Well, so if it's a wild, wild west where someone's not saying something, we can go, pay some government thing. And by the way, I'm going to be the biggest loud person that when I asked the person, they said, well, do I think it's Israel? Everybody's going on this whole Israel thing. I'm going to say Israel has done nothing. I've never seen Israel do anything more than what it is. I will say, though, Tucker should be able to speak what he wants. Candace should be able to speak what he wants. Nobody should be like hush-hushed or worried for their lives for just speaking out against anything. Like that's exactly what Charlie was all about. So as we're in these times, okay, I am putting my hat forward. We're teaching a little workshop for the Speakeasy Mastermind on webinars tonight. Okay, if you're around, come through. On October 28th, I'm starting You Don't Give Up in America tour. I've tried multiple things before. We have multiple people who want to get coffee with me. I am going to build my coffee shop. I said this to the girl the other day. Oh, the girl in there actually was telling me to use a mic, so I'm using a mic. I said, I'm going to build a coffee shop. I'm going to buy a coffee shop. So I'm going to build a few coffee shops. I'm going to get a TV show. And then if it's Lord's will, I'll run for office. I'm going to do it that way. I'm not going to take donor money from anybody else, from everything. That's not the way I want to do it. I do believe I think we all believe, the whole politicians, the way they're trading stock trades on right and left, they're all corrupt. Most of them are corrupt too. I do like to see the outliers, right? All the time. I'm an outlier, right? So I'll always be for the outliers. And the reason why is because you need to make no rules. And here's the thing. I'll leave you this. Not one person. The whole world was made up by people no smarter than you, me and you. It was one person that had influence. People got around them, and then they got people to go into it. That's what happened all the time, right? We're seeing a mess of what's happening right now. So I just want to be the voice of reason. I want to always share in love. I want to have listening and understanding. I want to inspire others always, but I always want to stand for truth and what's right. So follow me on this journey then. I'll leave the links below. We're going to start a Patreon too. That's what I can say. I'll take no sponsors, but you can donate me money. Probably won't even have that up, all right? I'm very bad at raising money on that or even selling my services if you guys have ever been on a coaching call with me. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you guys tonight.